Okay, so with the new Tools of Torment chapter has come the new Killer, the Skull Merchant, and the two new survivors. I do not know their names because that's how forgettable they are. Anyways, moving on to what this video is about. This video is about me breaking down how big of a flop behavior did with this chapter. It sucked. And a lot of other people can agree with me. The Killer is underwhelming. The survivor perks, we don't care about survivor. The survivor perks are horrible. They don't benefit anything. Maybe one or two, maybe they're decent, they can be used, but the rest of them, they suck. And I'm not too sure what behavior was thinking when they did this, but it was crazy. Here's why most people think that this chapter was a flop. Let's start with the Killer side and all those aspects. What went wrong with the Killer? Well, as we can, if you've played the PTV, you may feel exhausted or tired or just sick of playing the Killer already, even after like one game. Like for me, even after my video that I did with my first impressions of the Skull Merchant, I felt exhausted, and this is also the reason why I haven't made a Survivor video yet for the new survivors, because I played them off camera. I just didn't like them. They're not fun really at all. With the Killer though, it's the name, the ability, the perks, they all suck. It's so underwhelming. Skull Merchant, name, underwhelming. Her ability, drones. Drones. Yes, drones you can put up. 4 drones you can place around the map that will deactivate, they will get hacked, and it's just all horrible. And her perks are what? Like, yeah, you have to chase the obsession and break a pallet, and then what, you'll get a haste bonus? Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that's 1 in 4 chance that you find the obsession, and then you chase them, and then you have to go find a pallet, take time out of your chase, pair that with brutal strength, maybe you'll save a little bit of time. It sucks, man. Whack. What is whack? Another one of her perks. It's like, I don't even know, man. Every time you hook someone, it's like a 3% speed reduction to healing. Okay, that sucks. Maybe if you put in a good build, it can have some synergy, but still, it sucks on its own. And her last perk is, kicking stuff after you hook someone, and they swim within a radius. There's so many better perks to get survivors to expose their whereabouts. Like I said in my video, Infectious Fright is so much better, bro. Or one of the Scourge Hook perks. I forgot which one it is, but the Scourge Hook perks could be so much better. Moving on to the main juicy part of why this killer sucks. It's not her perks as much. The main thing you focus on when you're playing killer is their power / ability. Her ability is so underwhelming. Like, it's just drones. And the time she's not, power is not unique, is what I'm trying to say. Her power is not unique at all. It just gives some information. There's no proof of telling you where survivors are. You could be on the other side of the map, a drone will go off. Wow, okay, so you know when they're in that area. They can take that drone down. Okay, now you don't know where they are. And the insta down effect that they get? Yeah, okay, good luck. Have them take down a drone and then they'll be insta down. Or have fun keeping them inside the zone for long enough. Even when, that is still not good enough. Because you have to get them to stay in that radius and be in chase. And that's, everyone knows that plays Dead by Daylight. Every second matters to your chase times, to your opening gate times, to your generator times. Every little bit counts in this game. And when you have to waste that time just to use your ability for an insta down, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. It's just, mainly it's just a patrol device to find hiding survivors. That's what I use it for, mainly, and it sucks. Because survivors will just disable the drone or to just avoid it. Jeez, it sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. She's just an M1 killer at base core with some patrol drones that really need some buffs or just need a whole new rework, man. Because honestly, I don't see this killer going anywhere near. I don't see a future for it. I don't see a future for the Skull Merchant at all. And the recharge rate that you have to do with the killer, you get drones back, what? I don't know how long it is, but it sucks. You have to wait for your drones to come back. You can't place them right next to hooks, which is understandable, but she is so weak of a killer. Because, man, when you're chasing people, you're not gonna have, like, maybe, yeah, if you want to burn through lots of time, you can get them insta-downable, but then you have to catch up with them. And, okay, here's the thing. Imagine you're in a loop, and you're running a survivor. You put up a drone in the middle of that loop, the survivor's getting affected by it this whole time. As soon as they get the exposed status effect, you're still looping them in that tile. Because it takes a while for that drone to even give them the exposed status effect. And by that time that they get that exposed status effect, they're either going to loop you. Once they get that effect, they're going to loop you to the pallet, drop the pallet on your face, and they'll go to another loop. Where then you'll have to, then their timer will run out, and then you have to get another drone set up. It burns too much time. And you do not want to burn time like this in Dead by Daylight, especially as a killer. And so I'm gonna, I hope you could understand out of what I've just told you how she sucks and why she sucks so much. But some tips for behavior is I watched their behind the scenes for what they were doing. They did not, I don't know, man, they got their employees lying or something there, because she does not feel like an apex predator as they described. They tried to make her feel like an apex predator. No, it just feels like you have these stupid annoying drones flying around that just avoid. They're so simple. They don't do harm to you. They don't take health states away. They don't give you status effects really unless you have add-ons. Which still, they suck with add-ons. I tried a game with some add-ons on, and it still sucks. You cannot make these drones any better. Okay, so the map that they brought in, they got kind of lazy, and they just plopped some high-tech research camp in the middle of Shelter Woods. Which I hate. I do not like it. They should have made it separate map instead, because keep the classics in the game. I don't know why you would want to take them out or change them, but please keep the classics in the game. And there's not much to say about the map. The loops kind of suck. The spacing in the map is horrible for survivors. And killer side, it just doesn't feel fun to play as a killer on that map. I played it in the video, and it sucks. It just doesn't feel good. You can play it for yourself, and or see other people play it, me play it, whatever, and it's just not fun. And it's a cool concept, I must give them that, but it's not good. Okay, next is the survivors. Survivors, I've already explained, but I will do a run through of their perks and why they're a flop too, just as the Skull Merchant was. But why was their perks flop? First of all, we got the new perk type or perk selection type crap. Teamwork. Teamwork, it's not good. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. It's not good. It's not beneficial. It's horrible. You have to be within 12 meters maximum at tier 3. 12 meters. 12 meters within the person who healed you or you healed. That's horrible. You're not gonna be looping with someone 12 meters next to you. Come on, man. Why do the survivor perks suck? Okay, we'll start with the one survivor, the engineer survivor. I don't know her name. But her perk, I didn't even get used to be used once. Not once inside my footage that I have for the survivor gameplay side. It allows you to increase the repair speed. Oh, you get all excited. Oh, yeah. Well, then you get thrown right back down when it says You gotta complete the generator that, or you both gotta complete a generator that you both worked on. Like, imagine, oh yeah, I'm working on a generator. Oh, another guy comes by. We finish the generator together. You both get a repair speed bonus. You finish it alone? No repair bonus for you. It sucks. Horrible, man. And it's a 5% bonus. And for 75 seconds at max in tier 3. Like, come on, man. In behavior, do better, bro. And the second perk is, this one's actually fine. I like this one. This one was a nice addition, but quick and quiet could get paired with it. It allows it so it's quick and quiet on every fast vault that is triggered after you rush vault it in chase. But it also resets the timer. So imagine you're in chase with the killer. You vault over a window. Okay, it makes a loud noise. Okay, but this perk activates now. For 6 seconds, if you fast vault another window, it'll be silent. It'll be like a quick and quiet for you. And it'll also reset your timer of that 6 seconds. And you can keep unlimitedly rush vaulting within 6 seconds. And it'll keep resetting. I like that, kind of. But it's not too great, in my opinion. And, whatchamacallit, her last perk is the haste status effect for a teamwork perk. And it basically allows it for, after you heal a survivor, you both gain the status or haste status effect. This one sucks. Every teamwork perk sucks. I do not care what you say. The other perk, the opposite survivor, has the same perk, but it's not a haste status effect. I think it's a, shoot, what is it? It's oh yeah, you don't have any scratch marks. They both suck, man. Maybe the scratch marks one is a little bit better, because, like, if you're running away from the killer near you after you're healing, yeah, you're not gonna have any scratch marks. That's decent. But a haste status effect, you're not, when you're running from the killer, you're not running together. You don't run together, you should. That's because it's really dumb. And you're not looping together either. Oh, come stay near me and don't do a generator while I loop the killer so I get my speed bonus. No, man. You do not do that. Bro, Breakout has more value than this perk. Horrible perk. And now to the next survivor and his perks. What I can remember first is he has a perk called Blood Burst or whatever it is. It basically allows you to, whatchamacallit? It allows you to sacrifice one of your health states once per game, might I add, so it's not like for the people. Once per game, you can sacrifice one of your health states to clear your exhaustion instantly. That is so terrible. Run Vigil, my guy. Run Vigil. And then his next perk. It's a new kind of exhaustion perk that we got, which is weird, but it's so situational too, but it's so good if it is in situational works. Because what it is every time, or once you unhook a survivor, you get double the sprint burst value out of it though. Because you get 6 seconds. Usually, our exhaustion perks that give you speed bonuses are 3 seconds long. This one's 6 seconds, so double the length that you can run. But it's so dumb, because every time you unhook someone, like, what if you don't want to what if you're trying to unhook them, but you're not ready to go and chase, and then you get chased. Then you're exhausted. Great. It's stupid. It's so situational. For this short enough video, I hope it was short enough. I hope you can understand why this Tools of Torment update was such a bad update, and we gotta make behavior get their bolts on straight, and set the records right, and tell them to learn how to do it better. We need a licensed killer next. Licensed killers they usually don't flop with. I don't think they've flopped with any licensed killers yet, except for Freddy kind of got slammed round and slapped in the face a bit. But what I think of this is mainly the worst part is the killer. Underwhelming M1 killer with recon drones that really don't do anything and don't apply pressure. Killer is so underwhelming. But thank you, and check out the gameplay or the games I played with the new killer.